Hello, dear students. I am Shima and I will accompany you to draw professionally with a pencil. Thank you for choosing my educational videos to learn pencil drawing. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends so that I can produce more educational videos for you and teach you pencil drawing completely. In this video, I want to teach you how to draw a simple cone with a pencil. To start, we need to draw a triangle on the paper. But how to draw it straight and precisely? You can draw the basic lines with a regular pencil or a mechanical pencil. It doesn't make much difference. Just draw very faintly. First, we draw a straight and vertical line. Very slowly and carefully. I also draw a horizontal line at the bottom. We go 2 or 3 centimeters above the lowest part of the vertical line and draw a horizontal line. About 1/4 of the vertical line should remain below the horizontal line. The left and right sides of the horizontal line should be equal. I can be sure of these sizes using a piece of paper. You can even use a ruler, but I'm trying to do it with the simplest tool and your eyes. Now I draw a line from both ends of the horizontal line to the top of the vertical line. From both sides. Again, you can use a ruler. But try to get your hand used to draw a straight line without a tool. Now we need a curved line to draw the cone. We use the bottom of the vertical line to draw this curve. Draw very slowly and faintly. Now we erase the initial lines. The lines should be very faint. I consider that the light shines on our cone from this side. So this part will be lighter and this part will be darker. And since the light shines from the right side, the shadow of the cone will be on the left side. We consider a very pale shade for it. We start shading. If we consider that the light is shining from this side, so this part of the work should be the brightest part of the work. First, I sharpen the pencil and take a test from the sides of the pencil on another piece of paper. And when I get the uniform shade I want, I start drawing the shadows from this part. I make a light and uniform shade almost to the middle of the cone. Now I shaded about half of it. I'm going to the next part. A very narrow shadow. By throwing method. Draw very slowly and faintly. I blur the shadow a little with my finger. Now I go to the main part. The darkest part of our cone is this side. I shade from top to bottom. As you can see, the shadow is narrower at the top and it gets wider as we go down. The left side of the cone has a gray shadow, but it is not the darkest part of the work, because its shape and roundness must be maintained. From the left side, when I draw in the middle of the shadow, I gradually increase the pressure of my hand and make the shadow darker. From the left side of the cone to the right side. From light to dark. You have to move the pencil in your hand. As we go up, the shadows should become narrower. Now, in the left half of the cone, the shadow from the middle to both sides should be from dark to light. I slowly and patiently work on the shadows. You may see my cone a bit differently because I put the camera at an angle so you can see my hand better. It will be very good if we shade the shape we draw in the direction and path. For example, since there is a curve here, now I want to shade left and right. I also shade a little from the right side. I draw very slowly and faintly. And the higher I go, the narrower I draw the shadow. I shade the right edges of the cone with the tip of the pencil. Very, very soft. No lines should be created here. Hand pressure control is a very important skill. Practice a lot. In the lower part, I put a little more hand pressure. And again, I shade the lower part from right to left with the side of the pencil. Do not hurry. Work with patience and interest. Pencil drawing means patience and love to draw. I use my fingertip again and fade the shadows a little. And again, I draw the parts that I want to be dark with the tip of the pencil. Repeat and repeat and repeat. Sometimes we may draw and blur several times and repeat the same thing again. Go to the parts that you have worked on before. And if needed, shade and fade again. As I go from the bottom to the top, I change the type of pencil grip and the angle of the pencil. I can also use the tip of a pencil a little. But we must be very good at hand pressure and pencil control. Practice these a lot. Now let's go to the shadow of the cone that fell on the surface. The parts close to the cone are much darker. I can create these blacks with the tip of a pencil. I don't want to focus too much on these. Currently, the cone itself is important and you should learn it well. Very smooth from right to left with the edge of the pencil and with the same shading techniques. We repeat it several times to draw the darkness and light completely well. Be sure to practice this cone at least 3 times. In the end, I fade a little with my finger and make the work more beautiful. And we can clean the parts where the paper is dirty or the shadows are out of line with an eraser. We don't use an eraser inside the cone, and I only create darkness with pencils and shadows, and I use the whiteness of the paper to show the light. I only clean the outside with an eraser. This is the simplest cone that we drew with a simple pencil. In the future, I will teach you professional shapes with more professional tools and with charcoal and pencil powder. Remember to subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Good luck!